This first play is one from last week, and I inadvertently left it out. It's a reason why we all need to be great dead ball officials. I'm going to run it through, and I'll stop it when I want you to. Okay, you're gonna. It's going to be in this area right here. You're going to see a kid that's totally out of the play, who's going to get hit. You can see him right there. Boom. And here's the back judge. He's probably in right position, but where is it would be the field judge. Where is the field judge? Why is he not seeing this? That kid who tore his ACL and is out for the year on a cheap shot on a looks like a play that was a touchdown. So we got to be good dead ball officiating. We can't be ball watching. We need to be looking at where we need to be looking, especially officials that are on the side away from the play. One of the things I used to do when I was a head linesman is I used to move in to the field when the play went away from me, and I would tell the umpire, I'm behind you. And look at all these people that are behind everybody else. Here's the umpire, and you have these players here, and on every play that's away from the sideline, there are players there that we need to keep an eye on. So that's it for this clip, and I just want to emphasize dead ball officiating. After all those chop blocks we had last week, we missed another one this week. You look, it's going to be right in this area here, the guard tackle. So actually there should be two officials watching this. The umpire naturally has this guard, and the referee has this tackle. I'll run it slow just so you can see it's a classic chop block, and we need to get it. Guard goes down low, rolls into the knee, tackle hits him up high. Got to get it. This is the same game, actually, same two players. And the thing that we have to really be cognizant of and should send up a red flag is when one of these linemen blocks low. We automatically got to say, okay, got to look for the chop block. In this play here, it's the same two guys, the 68 and 70, I think. And this one, Bill thinks is a possible no call, maybe a talk to, but you'll see one guy goes down immediately, and the other guy is not really making contact. Although he looks like the defender is making contact with the guard, but still, that's close. I think if you called that, that Billy would support you on it, but it's also one that you could let go because it's close. Okay, it's the same game. This time it's the other guard and tackle. This has got to be the umpire's got to see this with some help from the wide guy, either head linesman or line judge, because the referee is looking across at the opposite tackle. So let me do it in slow motion. You can see it again. The first guy goes low. There he goes. And the second guy, it really makes minimal contact. Although, again, I think if you call the chop block on that Billy might support it. But he thinks he's also supporting the no call on it, and also told the coach that. So good talking point in your crew meetings this week. This play is a blocked punt that goes into the end zone. very confusing as to how the two officials came up with the call that they made. I'll run it through from the wide version, and then we'll do the tight version, and you get a much better look at it. You'll see that the punt is blocked. It goes into the end zone, and there's a scramble for the ball. Here's the block. There's no possession there. And a touchback is called. Get a much better look at it. I'll slow it down when it gets into the end zone, just so there's no doubt that who was okay. Now the ball is loose. Now the only way that this could be a touchback is if this receiving team player picked up the ball, had possession, and then fumbled it into the end zone where it was recovered. Now the receiving team has put new impetus on the kick. But as you will see, there is no batting. He doesn't bat this. He tries to pick it up. He can't. He doesn't have it. They roll. Players roll, and they slide out of bounds. All right. So the two options we have are a safety, if no one had possession in the end zone, if White didn't have possession in the end zone, or we have a touchdown if White did have possession in the end zone. So there's no way, excuse me, that this play could be a touchback, and both officials signal touchback. Not good. Okay, I want, this is one of many plays sent in by this coach, and I want you to watch this right tackle, because he must have done this 10 times in the clips that I saw. I'm not going to show all of them, but watch what he does in this play. Even though the play is away from him, this is a play that the side guy has got to help the umpire and the referee with. Look at him. He's got his wrapped up. Look, he's pulling him down. This guy, he's got him. Then he finally pulls him to the ground. Away from the play, we might say it had no effect on the play, but that is a takedown, and it's play 26, so it's early in the game. Call that, and it might have prevented all the crap that's going to happen after that, because he continues to do that the whole game. So you're either going to talk to that guy and say, hey, look, pal, the coach thinks it's a hands to the face. Billy also believes it's a hands to the face. I can't really tell where his hands are from this view. It looks like his hands could be in the face mask, because the guy, yeah, there they are, right there. His hands are pushing his helmet back. So that's got to be called, and because it creates ill will. Okay, this is more good stuff from the same game. I want to say that this number 56 here, he's I don't know who coached him how to play the offensive line, but almost every play that I've seen, he's doing something that's illegal or close to being illegal. The first thing I want to talk about is the back judge. I don't know what he's doing. The play is being, the ball is being snapped, and he looks like he's looking over at the sideline. Not sure what's going on here. He's giving his I got 11 just prior to the ball being snapped. I think you got to give that a lot sooner. I don't know what's happening here. You can see he's looking over to his right. Now he's looking over to his left. I guess he's counting players, and now he's looking back. Now he puts his arms down. He looks to the left. Now the ball's being snapped. where's your key? Who should you be looking at? Um, and you should be on the outside shoulder of your key, uh, and inside of the hash mark. So I am not sure why you're in the middle of the field, and I'm not sure what you're looking at. Um, Now we've got here's my friend the tackle. He's making a block. It's a low block and it's not 10-2, and you can see the ball is just about outside of. It's just being pitched. So we'll give him that he's able to block low. But the key block here is right here. It's the lead blocker who is blocking number 21. Watch him right at the point of attack. So who has got that? Um, Either the side guy's got to get that, or one of the downfield guys has got to see that block. Um, and you can talk about that in your crew meetings, but who has that block? We cannot miss that block. It sprung the guy for about a 10-yard gain, and it was right at the point of attack. This is a play where there are 12 men on defense, and it was missed. So I won't take much time in talking about this. There they are. My crude drawing, but there are 12 men, and 3 guys missed it. This is another, the last play I'm going to show a 56 or 58, but this is play 119, and the coach must have sent in 10 or 15 plays of this guy doing the same thing. But I'll show you again. See if you see his hand go to the face. There goes the guy's head back. That's usually a good sign that there's something going on. The same technique the guy uses every single play. Grabs the guy, turns him around, and he does it the whole game. And didn't get a flag on him, I guess. I don't know if he did or not, but I just thought that's the last time I'm going to show that guy because there's too many clips to show. This is another play. The coach sent in, I don't know, 30 or 40 plays, most of them holding. But on this play, he thinks that this guy is holding. The play goes to the other side of the field. This is a no call. It doesn't even look like holding. As you can see, the play goes the other way. Nothing. Bill says there's nothing there. I agree. This is the last play from this game. This is another hold, and it should be the referee's call because he has got the opposite tackle. So I'll run it in slow motion. You'll see he grabs 99. He's got him. He's got him. Okay. I don't know if the referee is looking at the run. I think he is. I think his view has gone to the point of attack. I think the umpire could help with this hold because he's right in front of it, looking right at it. He's got him. You can see he throws him to the ground, like wrestling a steer. Bill thinks that should have been called. This was a play that wasn't sent in, and Bill did not comment on. But as I was watching, it happens to be my alma mater, so I thought I'd run it. But I want you to take a look at the receiver right here, who comes across the middle. And I'll run it slow, and okay, let me go back. It's all right. You got you got trips here, so the number two receiver is going to be taken by the, um, I think that's the line judge. Yes, first half. So the line judge has this guy, and let's watch him as he comes across. Looks like there's contact right there. All right. The Now we're in zone, so now the back judge can pick this guy up because the back judge's key is coming across the middle, and it looks like there's a lot of contact there, and so something for that crew to talk about. I'm not making any for or against on this, but just something for the crew to say, hey, I passed on that because, or I did see that, but I passed on it. This was a play sent in by the white coach. He believes the hold that was called on this play was not there, called back a touchdown. Bill agrees with it. He doesn't believe there was enough there, and we'll show you exactly who's going to do the holding. It's going to be right here by the pulling guard, I believe it is, number 65. I'll go slow so you can see it. It's at the point of attack. Umpire is looking at it. You can see there's look like a little grasp there. Was it enough to, you have to look at his feet. Or could he move his feet? That's when you look at holding. And there was initial hit, and it didn't look like his feet were restricted at all. Where there might have been a hold, though, was out here with this lead blocker right here. Crew can talk about who's got this guy. Looks like the back judge might be looking at him. Again, there's no restriction, no feet restriction, so I would say no hold there either. There was a chop block called on this play. It called back a touchdown. It's going to happen right in the guard center area. You'll see the guy go down. There he is, the right guard. You can see that the left guard is going around him and doesn't make contact. The rest of this group of players right here are being shoved into that guy. So that might be what the umpire is seeing and thinking that it's a chop block, but I don't see, and Bill didn't see any chop block there. So incorrect call. There's a late hit on this play that the white coach, the Salve coach, didn't believe was a late hit, and said that if there was sound, you heard there was no whistle. Of course, we know the whistle doesn't end the play. The play ends the play. And you'll see that this player definitely hits him after the play is over. It's going to happen right up the top of the screen. One of these two guys, I'm not sure which one. What's going to happen right there? Okay, get out of there. I can't get rid of it. There we go. All right, watch the top of the screen. You'll see the guy makes contact right there. Play is down. Player's down. Player's down. Boom. Throws the guy down. Pretty easy call, if you ask me. The Bill's feedback was that there was the comments made to the coach weren't accurate. That's a late hit. That's all there is to it. I think the comment was that it was unnecessary roughness, but it's a late hit. correct call. This is the last play of week 4. This is a hold on the left tackle, and you can see it pretty good from the wide angle. It's going to be on the left tackle. I'll run it slow. You'll see that it's definitely a grab and restrict right at the point of attack. You can see he's got him around, looks like he's got him around the waist and takes him down. I'm assuming, no, this was the umpire. I'm wondering why it looks like no, it's the guard, I'm sorry. I thought it was the tackle. No, tackle is on the second level. So that is the guard. That is the umpire's man. Bill believes this is a correct call, and I do too.